If you haven't seen it yet, your exam scores are posted to Blackboard. Let's see, you already know the average was 86. I've been asked by more than one person, why did you give us such an easy test on the last one? And the answer is that I always will give the last test is going to be a little bit easier than the previous ones. It's the time of year when everything's coming at you. At the same time, I don't think it was a complete gift. I think you earned the score you got. I have received a couple emails. One person, they forgot to double the score, so it's half of what it should be. Always disconcerting when you see that the average is in the 80s and your score is less than 50. So if that happened to you, do let me know. One person had a 0, even though they took the test. That happens too, so I have found that test as well. I haven't updated the score on Blackboard yet. We will give them back, just went up to get them now. So your final exam, there is a discussion thread on Blackboard for you to post questions. So please do post some questions. Otherwise, I'll have to write them, and I don't know what kind of questions they'll be yet. I haven't decided. We're going to finish up chapter 20 and possibly 22 in the next 4 days, which shouldn't be too bad. 20 is on transition metals and 22 is on polymers. I'm going to skip nuclear chemistry. We don't need to do that one. That's boring stuff, so. What else is happening? Oh, the Chem Fiesta on Sunday. I haven't talked to the SIs yet, so I'm going to ask you guys. There's some event on the track on Sunday at like 3 or 4 o'clock. The egg thing. Our Fiesta is going on at the same time. And so the question I'm asking you is, how many of you had planned to go to the egg thing? It's an egg hunt. What's it for? Well, it's called as far as I know, it goes like this. It's the extravaganza. They put a couple thousand eggs on the football field. They have, every undergrad is invited? 14,000 eggs. Plasma TV, iPod Nano, simple little things. Yeah, it's a free-for-all. You line around the field, and when they blow the whistle or whatever, you grab as many eggs as you can. And I guess it's there should be a video on YouTube showing last year's, so you can see what it was like. Nobody has asked me to move the Fiesta, so I will consider it, but it will be, but let me know soon. What about your papers? I can post the scores now, but they'll all be 0. You don't want me to post the scores till I'm done. I'm not going to post any scores till they're done. And believe me, every waking minute I'm still reading papers. So, what did I learn from this? It takes a long time to read 70 papers. I'm so glad I did that. Will I do it again? Yes, I will. I will just plan it a little differently. I'll assign it in the fall and collect it in the spring. You'll have your papers, but I'm shooting for this week so you can decide what to do. Somebody asked me about how to calculate your final. I know I was shooting for last week. I'm shooting for every week. When I finish, I finish. And you'll get them at that point. Somebody asked me about how to calculate their grade. It's very simple. Throw out your lowest score, whatever it is. Doesn't matter. Add up the points that remain, and that's what you've got for total points. It doesn't matter if you throw out your final exam score, an hour exam score, a paper score. Throw out your lowest score, whatever it is, and then add up the points. There's 700 possible points. If you choose not to take the final, you can take a 0 on the final. I will record a 0 score. And everyone has that option. It means that you will have only attempted 650 points. But you took a 0 for that one assessment. And so just add up the other points, whatever it adds up to is your total points. Yeah, there will be another Kappa. I have one ready for you already. It's one question, and there'll be a review for the final that's Kappa. No, it's out of 700. You just choose to take 0 out of a possible 150 on the final. So it works out that if you just throw out your lowest score and add up the points. No, a 90 on the final out of 150 is worth 90 points. A 90% is worth different, but that's different. And if you get a 90, then it won't be your lowest score. It's not percentages that matter, it's total points. If you choose not to take the final, you're just saying, I'll only try 650 points. But that's okay, you still have enough to get an A, right? You need 630 points to get an A. Then it gets dropped. Yes.